The district seeds may have been decided, but the Knox-Morrow Athletic Conference has not. The East Knox Lady Bulldogs and Mount Gilead Lady Indians both still have a chance at least a share of the conference, but the winner has a real good shot of getting that come Saturday afternoon. We got all the action coming your way on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Oh, 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 oh. Love the little things, love the little things.
We welcome you inside the Ohiomeansjobs Morrow County pregame show. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray on this final week of the KMAC regular season. Hayden, and this is a meaningful basketball game. Didn't look like this a couple weeks ago as East Knox was kind of struggling, but they've won 6 of their last 7 games, and they've gotten themselves back in this conference race with 2 games to go.
Yeah, they've been on a tear lately, and they're going to be taking on a talented Mount Gilead team with a chance, as you mentioned, to still have mathematically a chance at the share at the KMAC title, something that may have not seemed within their sights at some points this year, but as you mentioned, battled their way back for an opportunity tonight.
And let's take a look at their team spotlights. The Lady Bulldogs, 8-9 now, have a chance to get back to the 500 mark here tonight under head coach Mandy Todd. They're 6-4 in the conference, 18th seed in the Division III Central District. They'll take on 6th-seeded Harvest Prep on the 14th of this month, averaging 37.4 points per game, but that's come up as of late. Defensively, giving up 41 points per game, but they have won 6 of their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's a great time of the year to start going on a streak like that and finding success. And I'm sure head coach Mandy Todd's been thrilled at the way this team's battled through different adversity to this season. Injuries, illness, all of the such. Some streaks where you think you're not looking at what they have in front of them tonight, and that's that share at that KMAC conference.
And another team looking for a share at the KMAC conference is the Mount Gilead Lady Indians under head coach Nick Vukovic. 13-5, 7-3 in conference. Only 1 game behind Cardington, and they play them Saturday. So a win here today would set up not a winner-take-all unless Cardington were to lose tonight to Centerburg, which Cardington hasn't been playing their best ball either, but could set up at least a chance to get a share of the conference on Saturday. They're the number 4 seed in the D4 Central District. They host 15th seeded Ridgedale on February 15th. Offensively averaging 46.9, defensively giving up only 35.9.
Yeah, it's a team that does a lot of things to focus on their defense, and they do a nice job with it. They force a lot of turnovers, and on the same side of things, they like to get to that offensive and defensive glass, and they also have scorers who can put up a lot of points, so a good combo for this team this season.
Let's take a look at our player spotlights first. The player spotlight for the East Knox Lady Dogs. She's going to be hoping to win the bling tonight. That's Sydney Opfor. 8.9 rebounds per game, which is first in the KMAC. Almost a block per game, which is fourth in the conference. Scored 13 points in their first meeting this season.
Yeah, she's a player that has a lot of height, that does a lot of good things for Coach Mandy Todd. I've got a chance to see her a couple times this year and really makes a nice impact as a sophomore here on this team.
All right, here inside the Ohiomeansjobs pregame as we get ready for the playing of our national anthem by the Mount Gilead Pep Band. Just about ready to go. You know, the Cardington Lady Pirates and their fans are keenly looking on the OH Report this evening, as this game will possibly determine if they get a conference title tonight or they have to wait possibly until Saturday. Let's head things down to the court for the playing of the national anthem by the Pep Band from Mount Gilead. Great job, as always, by the singers and the pep bands that we have here on the OH Report. Mount Gilead's pep band, as always, great job by them. Let's get back into the pregame show and take a look at the player spotlight for the Indians of Mount Gilead, and is our MVP from Saturday, Madilyn Elson. 12.8 points per game, second in the KMAC, 2.2 assists, 2.7 steals. She's really a game changer.
Yeah, she's been able to get it done all season long for them. The senior guard with a lot of veteran-savvy skills. You saw her several times this season as our MVP, and looking to add another one to her resume tonight. Probably one of their biggest games of the season here at home.
Yeah, to keep a chance at their third ever conference championship alive here. So we're just about ready to go here on the Ohiomeansjobs Morrow County pregame show. Let's take a look at the starting lineups first for the Lady Indians of Mount Gilead. Milliser, Baker, Stallnaker, Ellison, and Shipman. And the starters for the Lady Dogs, Natalie Smith, Sydney Opfor, Ella Divin, Raylan Todd, and Kaya Salyers. This is a team, Hayden, that, you know, kind of playing with a chip on their shoulder. Won 6 of their last 7 games, and to have themselves still with a backdoor chance at a KMAC championship. And actually, there are 4 teams still with an outside shot at the conference title. Northmore Lady Knights, 4 losses as well. So if East Knox were to win the night, Cardington were to lose tonight, and then Mount Gilead win on Saturday, Northmore and East Knox, Cardington and Mount Gilead, 4-way share.
I'm sure glad I have you with me. You're always so good at the bracketology, and doesn't seem like a more fitting conference for there to be a possibility of a 4-way share between teams. Just always seems like excitement like this takes place in the KMAC.
Yeah, and that, I mean, East Knox would have to win on Saturday.
Right.
Northmore would have to win tonight because that's their last conference game. But if those happen, chaos. And who doesn't love a little chaos at the end of the regular season?
Yeah, apologies to the head coaches who probably would rather have a little bit more peace at night, but hey, we're here for the madness.
And we are underway. East Knox wins the tip, but gives it right away. And the Lady Indians will get their first shot, airballed, but rebounded by Elson. Shot up off the back iron, another offensive rebound put back, blocked, and finally the Lady Dogs will come out with it.
Well, the last time these two teams met, it was a bit lopsided. You and I were at that game, but as you mentioned, I think this is a different East Knox team out on the floor today in terms of physicality and their spirit as well. Just a lot of differences from the first time these two teams met back on December 14th.
Yeah, East Knox is still trying to, find their team, find themselves, and like we said, they really have come on as of late, and that's what you want to do right before tournament time. That's when you want to peak, and it seems like the Lady Bulldogs are peaking at that time. Mount Gilead had a bit of a stretch where they couldn't get into the win column, which got them back into it. So that shot just missed by Opfor. Had the good look, but wouldn't go down. Back comes the Lady Indians. Stallnaker gets it to Baker. Millisser back out to Elson, working it around here against this man-to-man defense. Baker into the lane, double team. She traveled. That'll be the first turnover on the Lady Indians.
I think once you get to this type of point in the season and in these big impactful games, sometimes it can be a bit surprising to see teams what appear to struggle early, but I think a lot of defense shines in these type of matchups, especially the second time around playing an opponent.
Smith gets it right side to Diven. Back out to Smith. Scoreless through 2 minutes of this one. And a steal. Elson nearly got it pickpocketed, but keeps it, goes through the legs and backs it out. Left side 3 for Millisser, yes! Candace with the first points of the game. It's 3-0.
That was a good look. Had the confidence dialed in there, knocked it down, nothing but net.
3-0 Lady Indians. East Knox now looking to answer inside, just short, knocked out of bounds. It will stay with East Knox as we take a look at the 3. Once again by Candace.
Nice job following through, too, on her form, even with the defense closing out.
Lady Dogs get it in. Diven. Backs it out to Smith. She'll reset. Works it inside, but stolen away. Quickly ahead. Elson, pull-up jumper. Yeah. 5 straight for Mount Gilead.
It's always great to have the confidence to be able to pull up on a runaway like that rather than feeling like you have to kind of lean on just going in for a layup and hoping for a foul or a make.
Third East Knox turnover. Opfor to Todd. Now to Salyers. Running the flex offense, tried forcing in. It's a turnover. No, they're gonna say it's staying with East Knox.
Must have been a tip somewhere in that middle junction. Nice last basket there from Elson.
And bit of a stoppage, but we're back to action. Smith gets it deflected out, and we'll go again. Want to welcome everybody watching live and free this evening on Facebook. Tell your friends that are looking for the YouTube. We'll have it uploaded later due to internet restrictions here at Mount Gilead. Millisser is going to be called for her first foul. That'll be the first of the game.
Lady Bulldogs being handed a third opportunity now. Really need to try and cash in on this one.
Smith from the corner. Off the back iron, no good. Grace Shipman into the game. Gets it around, and another three goes. Millisser, 2 threes early on. It's 8-0. And a timeout, East Knox. Midway through the opening quarter. Good start by the Lady Indians.
Yeah, off to a great start offensively. They've been knocking down almost all their shots from the field, doing a nice job in transition of finding the open teammate, getting it to them, getting the job done.
Let's go to our Facebook section, see if nobody's commented yet. I see 26 of you watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out on this big game in the KMAC tonight. Here's a look on our bottom line of the streams we have for the rest of the week, as well as the scores from our games yesterday. Opfor. Telegraphed that one. Elson to the lane. It's 10-0. One of the easiest buckets she's going to see all night.
Yeah,
Back
she's
to
just
Smith.
got too much speed in transition for anyone to try and get back. You got to be more careful with the ball around that area.
Todd works it back out to Diven. Euro step forces it up, no good. Rebound out to the Lady Indians. Elson, right side. That's Aubrey Thomas to the lane. Yes. The run continues. It's 12-0.
Well, I think what you're seeing from Mount Gilead is they're reminding people, hey, it's cool to use the backboard. The square's there for your disposal. Not everything always has to be nothing but net. I feel like sometimes teams shy away from it. They're making it a mission, a statement to go out there and use it.
Gotta love using the banks. Get that late evening ATM withdrawal. Offensive rebound by Opfor won't go, and she's had her tough start continues here for the Lady Dogs. Elson kicks it right side to Millisser. Back to Thomas. Great pass inside, layup good. Beautiful passing.
What a fantastic feed inside. Timing on that kind of look has to be just right. They dialed it up.
Baker's first field goal of the game. It's 14-0. And that'll be a jump ball as we take a look momentarily. Okay, we'll look at it later. Get a foul on the other end. Another nice take inside by Aubrey Thomas. She gets fouled.
It's clear Mount Gilead's come out very confident tonight, and confidence meter definitely weighing heavier on their side. So they knocked down the first of two.
Her third point. Made them both. Now into the game for the Lady Dogs. Molly Totten. Diving, can't get that one to fall. Back around to Thomas, now into the corner. That's Danielle Polcott now in for the Lady Indians. So we get under 1:20 left in the opening quarter. Elson, she'll get into the lane, put one up, offensive foul. That'll be Elson's first. Great take, defensive take I should say. Inside, had it set up. Elson just a little too much of the contact.
Yeah, it's a nice job to try and, boost some of the momentum. Having a rough night offensively so far, so big play made on the defensive side.
Lady Indians get it back, though. Transition pass saved. Works around into the corner. Then back out. Into the lane, Thomas, another great take. It's 18-0.
Mount Gilead just putting on a clinic so far as awareness on offense and decision-making.
Thomas with 6 points off the bench. Shanda Mielik into the game. Coming off of an injury, getting her first couple games back in before the tournament. Good to see that. She's going to try a three. Short, gets her own rebound, though. No call. Wow, a lot of contact there.
Whew, quite the collision here. Take one more look. Whew. Mielik delivering the blow.
That's deflected out. It'll stay with the Lady Dogs once again.
And right here, I'm maybe just trying to lob things up to Opfor, see if she can get a hand on it. Because this inbounds defense for Mount Gilead has been flawless.
It'll stay once again on the jump ball. But that means Mount Gilead will get possession if there's no more jump balls to start quarter number 2. Opfor gets it on the elbow. She's going to pull up, get deflected. That's nearly out of bounds. Opfor puts it up. She's fouled. And we'll have a chance with 8.7 seconds to finally get East Knox on the board.
I was just about to bring up, Travis, hopefully no announcer jinx, because you and I do not need to go through another scoreless first quarter from a team, so hopefully Sydney a chance to break that streak.
The Lady Knights of Northmore remain the lone team that we've seen this year to not score in the first quarter. Sydney hits both. 18-2. Polcott gets it to Thomas at the buzzer. Too strong, and that's how quarter one's going to end. Mount Gilead leading things 18-2 after one. You're watching KMAC Girls Hoops here, live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Quarter number 2 starts with a Mount Gilead score. It's 20-2. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray, and it's been all Lady Indians here this evening.
That it has. Their offense is clicking. I mean, to my knowledge, I think they've only missed about 3 shots from the field so far through just a bit over a quarter.
That was Grace Shipman with the score. When we get a stoppage, we'll hopefully show you that. And there is the stoppage, so here's the bucket.
And these aren't just give-me baskets either, too. You know, East Knox is closing out defensively.
This is a Mount Gilead team that looks like they're playing for a conference title right now.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it tonight, too. A little bit of an earlier start time on a Wednesday night.
That foul's going to go against Shipman. Continue.
Yeah, but, yeah, they've come out here, you know, with the intensity of an 8 p.m. all eyes on me primetime type atmosphere, and confidence is key.
Lady Dogs looking to get on a run here. Opfor gets it back out to Mielik. Shanda gets it left side to Diven. Forced one up. Offensive rebound inside to Opfer. She puts it up. She's blocked. Aubrey Thomas doing it all tonight.
It's not often that someone can get a hand on a shot from Opfer.
Baker hands it off. Thomas into the lane, misses. That pass too strong, out of bounds. It'll be the 6th turnover against East Knox, as Madilyn Elson comes back in. Right side 3 by Baker, too strong. Rebound Opfer. Nice take inside. Molly Totten with the Lady Dogs' first field goal of the game. It's a 16-point game.
That's a great bucket. While they didn't do much setting up offensively, they need someone to just command the ball right now, take over, and try and be that scorer for them.
Shipman with the reverse. Doesn't go, though. Rebound bounced around and stays with the Lady Indians. Milliser for 3. She's got 3 of them. Candace with 9 points. It's 23-4. And another steal. Right side, kicks it back out to Milliser. I don't think she's missed a 3 yet either. She's 3 for 3 tonight.
I don't think she's missed yet. No, that there may have been one, but if not, she's 3 of 4.
Very high percentage nonetheless. Baker into the lane. Weaved her way through traffic. She has 4 points. 25-4 as we approach the midway point of quarter 2. Opfer, turnaround jumper, can't get it to fall. Elson on the elbow, gets it right side. Stallnaker, in and out, no good.
That one almost fell. East Knox got to do a nice job of getting out in transition, but got to hold on to the rock. I think they've just been 2 steps ahead.
Raylan Todd pulled an ollie.
And it gets hard when, you know, you're just playing a little bit too fast for yourself, I think sometimes. You got to allow yourself to slow down. 1, 2, 3 buckets aren't going to take the 21-point deficit away, but start to chip away at it.
Milliser from the elbow. Off the side iron and out of bounds. So remains a 21-point game here at the midway point of quarter number 2. Daniel Stotts watching from Lucas, Ohio. Go Lady Indians. Josh Banks, nice to see you. And Brian Skoronsky watching from the Windy City of Chicago. As Totten has both of East Knox buckets. It's 25-6. Brian also commenting, looking for the Dogs to make a run into the break. They're going to need one. That's not going to help, though. Grace Shipman. 4 points for her. 5 Lady Indians already with 4+ points. Balance.
Yeah, Brian, East Knox going to need a big run. Talking a 21 to nothing run here. Maybe possible in the last 3 minutes, but the way Mount Gilead's playing tonight, looking to score well above their season average.
Smith gets it right side to Opfor. Tried to give and go. It's kicked. It'll give us a chance to look at the Shipman bucket. Substitutions for both sides. Got to get it in. They do. Dive in, fouled, and we'll go to the line.
And with all due respect, they kind of get bailed out by this foul because they have just not had luck inbounding the ball tonight. Whatever sets they're running against Mount Gilead, the Lady Indians were prepared to defend them because there's just been no movement, something that has kind of hindered their offensive game.
First on Ava Baker. As Diven hits the first. Makes them both. And a timeout, East Knox. So you could say one positive so far. East Knox 4-4 from the line.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep trying whatever you can if shots aren't falling from the field. Try and drive in and draw those fouls like they just did.
So 27-8. Millisir leads with 9 points. Thomas with 6. Baker, Elson, and Shipman with 4. Molly Totten has 4 for East Knox. Diven and Opfer both 2 of 2 from the line. Try and see if I can get that Cardington score. They're taking on Centerburg this evening. Speaking of Centerburg, I don't know if you saw on Twitter yesterday, Tyler Johnson.
Yes, I did.
Has committed to the University of Ashland, or Ashland University, I should say, to be precise. Tim Tebow 2.0 is going right up the road. Congratulations to Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, I did see his response saying, you know, that nickname will live forever, so. Wonder if the jersey number would be available. I forget what Tebow wore. Did he wear 13 in college?
I don't know.
I might be completely wrong with that.
Elson for 3, too strong after the offensive board. East Knox will get out with it. Smith looking for somebody as she picked up her dribble. Finally finds Diven. .230 left in the half. 19-point Mount Gilead lead. Smith works it back out to Diven. Into the lane. Puts it up. No good. Opfer with the put back and finishes.
Great job. Probably the first second chance points East Knox been able to cash in on tonight.
I believe you're right.
It's going to be important for this comeback.
Elson in the corner. She's going to try the pull up. No good. Offensive board, though. Back out. 3 in the air for Polcott. She misses. And another offensive rebound. I thought it was going out of bounds.
Yeah, I think ball just kind of bounced in the dead space around the corner, and Mount Gilead was there.
That's deflected, and it will be a turnover. So a little bit of life here for East Knox. Couple buckets. See if they can get some momentum here before the half. We saw that happen with Fredericktown on Saturday.
Yeah.
Mount Gilead jumped out to a big lead. Fredericktown tried to get back into it, but then a big third quarter run by the Lady Indians allowed them to pull away as that shot's missed. And the struggles continue for Opfor.
Well, and these are good scenarios, too. Not to write anything off in just one half of basketball, but great chance for Mount Gilead to realize, okay, you've built a big lead, but imagine once you get to the tournament, in all likelihood, they're going to face quite a higher seed than them or worse off record-wise. But those teams are the ones that are always the peskiest. They're going to fight back, so a big lead's not enough to finish out a game. You got to play all 4 quarters.
Salyers with the offensive board, but Smith can't hit either three-point attempt. And we'll get a jump ball, and East Knox will get one more chance at it. .7 seconds left here in the half. Smith. Got to get it in.
And you see, they're really only setting the one screen.
Just barely does. Diving. Gets it back out to Todd. 40 seconds left in the half.
Opfor sets the screen for diving, but besides that, there's just no movement on those inbounds play.
Diving back out to Todd. Give and go. Off the side of the backboard. Out of bounds, and it will go to Mount Gilead with 22 seconds left in the half. So the Lady Indians will hold here for the final shot, possibly. And as I say that, Melliser's going to try the three and miss. East Knox got to run out quick, 3 seconds. Smith inside the lane, turnaround jumper, yes! Natalie Smith finally on the board with the chuck and a prayer. That'll do it for the half. Mount Gilead leading by 15, 27-12. We'll take a break. When we come back, the Ohiomeansjobs Morrow County halftime report, live and free on the OH Report.
Enough about me. Let's start the show. Starring me.
Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I will soon. Knew as a child, back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my room. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in the room. I've been so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the way.
Coffee light on the soy milk. and gently stirred. And don't forget the sugar this time either.
I'm doing fine. Don't see the vision, they looking so blind. I hit my lawyer, I don't got the time. Crossing my T's and he dying.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
You know you gotta climb higher.
Tonight's high school basketball KMAC Girls Contest brought to you live and free thanks to our generous sponsors. Ohio Means Jobs, Morrow County. Need a current job list, help with your resume, or practice interviewing? Morrow County Ohio Means Jobs provides many services that can assist you. Stop in or give them a call at 419-946-8480. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community, and Frito-Lay. We are driven and inspired by our purpose, food that matters for life's moments. We'll take one more quick break and be back with the Ohio Means Jobs Morrow County halftime report right here, live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
We welcome you inside the Ohio Means Jobs Morrow County halftime report. We're at the break. Mount Gilead leads East Knox 27-12 as you take a look at the newest banner here inside the gymnasium. Congratulations to the Mount Gilead state champion boys cross country team. We saw their ring ceremony a couple live streams ago here, so it's great to see another champion in the KMAC. Such an underrated conference. I always say that. A lot of great talent here in the KMAC. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray, and to say the least, it was a slow start for the Lady Dogs of East Knox. They kind of picked it up and have cut it to a 15-point game here at the break as you take a look at the halftime stats.
Yeah, you know, I always become hesitant when trying to, observe and analyze from a half, but I think really the key for East Knox, they really just need someone to kind of take control for them offensively and not necessarily demand or hog the ball or put up all the shots, but just someone that wants to kind of be the ringleader. Oftentimes, they looked at Sydney Opfor for that, and she started to get going there towards the end of the second quarter. But someone I haven't seen as many shots from tonight is Natalie Smith, who drilled that buzzer beater. She's normally a nice source of offense for them as well. So it can be a collective thing, too. All 5 of them are capable of it, but just need someone to kind of take over.
Yeah, and she had her attempts. She had a few three-point attempts, just wouldn't go down. But, you know, when you're a shooter, you just got to keep shooting until you see it go through the hoop. And hopefully that's not on attempt number 15 or 20, but rather the way it came for her. So we'll see if she can get going in the second half. Last couple weeks of the girls' high school basketball regular season. Let's take a look at what we have coming up this week. Not a lot of girls' games. Already had Shelby Upper Sandusky. Hayden, you were there. That was a great game. Shelby won by 5. Our game tonight. And then you and I will be back at Clear Fork to see if the Lady Whippets can clinch yet another outright MOAC championship.
Yeah, we're super excited. Won all these games. The game here tonight, the game on Friday. A lot of big implications on the line, so makes for some fun calls, some fun action.
Carry Upper Sandusky on Saturday, and then the big one, possibly. It depends on tonight's finals as well, but Mount Gilead at Cardington, if the scores hold up, a Mount Gilead win would be a split for the KMAC title, a Cardington victory, and once again, they're outright champions. Let's take a look at the boys' schedule. I was on the call last night at Fredericktown as the Freddies got a big district win over Elgin. Friday night, 3 games, 2 live. Centerburg at Fredericktown. Freddyburg. Can the Freddies go undefeated in the KMAC schedule? Mansfield Christian at Lucas. That's a big one for the Mid-Buckeye Conference Championship. And then Madison Mansfield Senior, the city game, a highlight. And then Saturday, a big district matchup. Well, non-district matchup, I should say, because it's Division II versus Division IV, but 2 really good teams, and Lucas and Willard. As we get ready for third quarter action, some individual scoring. Millisor with 9. Baker, Elson, Shipman with 4. Thomas with 6-4. Mount Gilead. As for East Knox, Opfer, Totten with 4. Smith, Diven with 2. 18-2 Mount Gilead after 1. 10-9 East Knox after 2 for your 27-12 score. Lady Indians off the offensive board. Can't get it to fall, and East Knox will get its first possession of half number 2. Smith into the lane. Forces one up, no good. Opfer's rebound won't go. Ball fought for and will stay with the Lady Bulldogs.
That's the intensity I'd like to see out of them right off the rip in the second half. Smith hustling down and then even on the miss, fighting for the offensive rebound.
Opfer gets the inbounds. Right side to Smith. Now the diving. Lady Indians still in that man-to-man defense as we go by 1 minute here in quarter 3. Inside to Opfer. Post move off the glass. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Put back. And a foul. So Kaya Salyers will have a chance to get her first points of the evening.
Well, there you go. We'll see if they can continue to shoot 100% from the free throw line and walk away with some points, cut it back down to 13.
And she does. Both teams perfect from the line. Knock on wood, somebody. I will.
Here we go. Moment of truth, Trev.
And I did jinx it. But an offensive
you than
board.
me.
Opfer can't get it to go. She'll get another chance. Forces that one up. She gets a third. This time, Smith can't get it to fall. And finally, after 3 offensive boards, Mount Gilead will come out with it. Baker gets it straight away to Elson for 3. Too strong, but an offensive board by Shipman.
Had an offensive rebounding party the last minute for both teams.
We've seen that a lot in high school basketball in the last few years. Is that three's no good and a long rebound to East Knox. It's just a lack of boxing out. I was talking with Mark Bollinger last night on the boys broadcast about that, where you see a lot more offensive rebounds in the last 10 years. That shot no good. And a long rebound out to Mount Gilead. Elson somehow gets to the lane but can't get it to go. Smith across the timeline. Lady Dogs down 14. However, they were down as much as 21 at one point.
Well, and Opfer's attempt to save it there ends up costing them. Some traffic in the way restricted her from getting to that one before it went out of bounds.
Into the lane. Baker kicks it back out. Jaden Annette now in for the Lady Dogs. Shipman gets it back out to Baker. Now to Milliser. She had 3 threes in the first quarter. Gets an offensive rebound but can't get the putback to go. 19 total offensive rebounds by both sides here tonight. Inside, Annette can't get it to go. Ball on the ground, that'll be a turnover as the jump ball will go back to Mount Gilead.
No buckets coming easily right now for either side, whether they're open or not.
.456 left here in the third quarter. 14-point lead for Mount Gilead. Stallnicker gets it to Thomas. Now to Elson. She'll try the quick release three. Again, misses, but an offensive board.
Well, you got to get your hands up. If you're on the defensive side right there, stop that ball.
And that time it goes. Who else? Aubrey Thomas, 9 points off the bench. Ties a game high. It's 30-13. Salyers gets it to Diven. Jump stop, pull up, just missed. Offensive board put up, no good. And out comes Mount Gilead. Midway point of the third. Stallnaker gets it to Thomas. This time she can't get it to fall. And we'll get a push. Take a look at that last three made. Plenty of time to get set. Follow through swish.
Totten coming back in now for East Knox.
Gets it inside to Shipman. Turnaround, no good. Diven slows things down. Off the hands and out of bounds, though. It's an unforced error on Salyers. Turnover number 11.
Been a bit of a stale third quarter for both sides offensively. These are the kind of quarters that prove right here, for Mount Gilead, don't take your foot off the gas pedal.
Elson, long three, no good. Good box out that time by Totten. Ball's bouncing around on the floor. Still up, Totten finds it. Into the lane, pull-up jumper, short. And we'll get a push, I don't know on who, though.
Oh, and is she just another opportunity? There's another look. There's no way Totten should be getting her own rebound on that shot.
And it's going to go against Polcott. her first. Couple substitutions as Mielik and Opfor come back in. Throws it back out, but that's a backcourt violation and another East Knox unforced error. Under 3 to play in the third quarter.
You want to talk about an ideal time for either team to go on a run. Whoever wants to start knocking down some of these shots will be in good shape.
And a push-off, offensive foul. Take a look at the replay. And it's going to be a moving screen, actually. That'll be Shipman's second. Totten and to Opfor. Sydney nearly lost it, double teamed, power dribble, throws it away. She's just being frustrated in there by multiple defenders from Mount Gilead.
That's where they've got to make adjustments, have people, if they still want to try and work inside to her, have people ready around the perimeter that you trust to go ahead and put up some shots. I mean, if these shots were falling for East Knox in the quarter, we'd be down to a single-digit game.
Backdoor cut. Stolen away. Totten into the lane. Gets it back out. That's Todd. Does a bit of a spin. Gets it to Mielik. She loses the handle. And another jump ball will stay with East Knox with 2:16 left in the third quarter. And Mount Gilead's going to get a 30. (30-13). 1 point scored by East Knox.
I'm just going to say, I'm not sure what our total time here combined between both teams I don't think we've seen points for a while for a period of time here in this third quarter.
It's been quite some time.
It's been a while. Any updates on our other action, Trav? Probably not.
Let's see. Let's see if we can. On a day
I'm
where
a little bit
on a day where the NFL GOAT has retired.
That's right. I'm a little disappointed that I haven't seen Tanner Slusher comment yet.
It's because he's watching his game.
Yeah, but he's got to pop over here and give us an update.
Well, he might be at the game too.
That's very true.
However, he could still tweet. Let's see. That's going to be a foul on the floor. That's going to be the second foul on Millicer.
Fourth team foul on Mount Gilead here in the half.
And no update, so.
Okay.
East Knox looking for his first field goal of the second half. Mielik for 3 off the side of the backboard, no good. Quickly ahead and back out to Elson. Skip past left side for 3, yes! Stallnaker gets her first points of the night. It's a 20-point game once again. Totten gets it right side, now into Mielik, pull up, gets the bounce. Shanda gets the first points of the second half for East Knox. From the field, it's 33-15.
What a pass. Nearly finished off.
Todd looking for a screen, won't use it as we hit 1 minute left in the third. And Opfor, turnaround jumper, too strong, offensive rebound, and a net will go to the line. So we take a look at the Mielik score. That's going to be Millicer's third foul.
And the 15th foul against Mount Gilead, so there's something where East Knox more than likely going to be in at least the 1-and-1 bonus for most of the fourth quarter.
Annette scores the first free throw. Off the iron, no good for the second. And rebound by Mount Gilead. 50 seconds left. Polcott skips it over to Elson. Crosses over into the lane, tripped up, and will get a foul. Take a look at the replay. Just one of those tough luck fouls where your feet get tangled up. That's going to be Molly Totten's first foul. And they get the bucket.
Going with the stack look on the inbounds. I like it. Nice job. Get someone cutting inside for a quick 2-foot bucket.
"17 seconds left. Right side, three in the air. Off the front iron, rebound to East Knox. See if they can push it with 10 seconds. Can't get the bank to go. Opfor's fouled.
That's a tough one to give up with under a second and a half left. 16 foul on the Lady Indians now. And even better odds.
They did say it was on the floor, though, so.
Right.
Todd at the buzzer, too strong, and that's how the third quarter will end. Money time coming up with Mount Gilead leading by 19, live and free on the OH Report.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
Fourth quarter underway here from Mount Gilead, where the Lady Indians lead 35-16. Travis Berardi alongside Hayden Gray. And Mount Gilead just needs to continue cruising here, and they'll set up a date with rival Cardington on Saturday for a chance of at least a piece of the KMAC championship. Elson for three, and she finally hits from beyond the arc. Madilyn 7th. 38-16.
I think those are her first points since the first quarter, so we've seen scoring come and go in waves for both sides tonight.
Inside to Opfor. Puts it up, gets her own rebound, missed again, and then will be called with the foul.
And you got to imagine, she's doing her thing tonight on the glass. I think as her game progresses, those little shots over the next couple of years we'll see fall with a much higher percentage.
A little more arc under it. A little loft. Some loft under that. Deflected out, but yeah, we'll stay with Mount Gilead. .703 left in regulation, 38-16. As these two teams still have a conference to decide, but their tournament fate has been already sealed. Smith caught that but was on the line. Did you know Mount Gilead has never won a girls basketball district championship?
I did not. I guess I could have picked up on that when I was zoomed in on the banner earlier. But I wasn't observant enough. Could this be the year?
They are the 4 seed. At 3, no good. Bern Union, the top seed, is on the other side of the bracket. Smith, offensive foul. Take a look at the replay here.
Yep.
So in Mount Gilead's bracket, they are on one side. They would meet in the district semifinal. My apologies. But only 2 of the top 4 seeds, Bern Union and Mount Gilead. On the other side of the bracket, Newark Catholic's the 2, Fisher Catholic is the 3. Lady Dogs get the steal. Smith this time will finish. Make it a 20-point game once again. With 6 minutes left in regulation. Pull-up jumper, good. So Elson now starting to feel it. She has 9 points.
That was a difficult mid-range look. Knocked it down with confidence.
And that balance once again, 11, 9, and 9, the top 3 scores for Mount Gilead this evening. That's what you need going into the tournament as well.
Yeah, I mean, you look around, spread across several different conferences. The teams near the top have that trait to them. You take a look at a team like a Buckeye Central who's got at least 3 girls who can go out and get you double digits. You take a look at teams like Shelby, Clear Fork, Mansfield Senior.
That's going to be knocked out of bounds. Actually, a foul as we take a look at Ray Shipman's bucket. That's going to be the 4th foul on Millicer.
Well, there's the one thing going for East Knox with 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes. They'll be headed to the line the rest of the night on foul calls. So
free throw up and good. Diven 3 of 3 from the line. Those are her only 3 points of the night so far. Makes them both.
See, I waited till after she made it now so that I could announce. Just the 2 missed free throws combined from both teams, and both of them coming from the Bulldogs.
Mount Gilead turns it over. 42-20. Hayden, where are you going to be tomorrow live stream-wise?
As far as I know right now, nowhere, Trav.
Offensive rebound. And then turned over.
What about you, Travis?
Well, I'm going to tell you that the Country Roads rankings will be tomorrow, not live, but free.
Okay. Yeah, you can look forward to that. I know I always look forward to it.
Where will Mount Gilead stand in that? You'll have to wait and find out. The rare Thursday off for us.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we...
Well, kind of not off. We're still doing some things.
Right.
Speaking of Mount Gilead businesses, they have one more game remaining here on the OH Report. If you would like to be a sponsor, please notify either Hayden or I, Hayden at oh.report or Travis at oh.report. As Thomas misses the first free throw by Mount Gilead tonight, so there is your jinx by you, Hayden, after saying that earlier. But we do have spots open for one more game here.
Yeah, email that second guy, Travis at OH.report. That's your guy.
Be a sponsor. Help out. 50% of your sponsorship dollars go right back to the Mount Gilead Athletic Department. Elson with the crossover, kicks it left side, back out. Baker. She'll take it into the lane. Euro step up and in. Ava Baker with her 6th. 5 players with 6+ points now for Mount Gilead. Because East Knox is going to turn it over. Remember that balance I talked about?
Mm-hmm.
Even more balanced now.
Something else that was fairly balanced was the nearly over 1,000 votes we received, Travis, for
Yes.
the KMAC Boy and Girl Athlete of the Month, which will be announced tonight.
Yes. I almost gave
By
it
yours
away
truly.
because I announced it when we taped the Joe Show.
Yeah, don't give it away.
And I almost did. Thank you for that reminder. So Mount Gilead turns it back
This is
over.
why I can't say these things with you.
Now, not a lot of people will understand this, but if she is watching, Coach Chip's going to be really happy. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Coach Chip, you're going to be really happy.
But yeah,
Yeah, it's
the first month for that, and an excellent voter turnout on all of our social media. Kind of a KMAC exclusive thing that we're doing this year, so shout out to all the fans.
shot up, no good. Rebound, Mount Gilead with 3 minutes left in regulation. Looking backdoor, gets it back out to Elson. Mid-range jumper, swish. She's got 11.
Well, with 2.5 minutes to play, referring back to pregame, Mount Gilead has done an excellent job. They do give up a bucket there, but hovering right around their offensive average. But East Knox now with 22 below what they normally give up defensively.
And now back and forth we goes. Both teams trading buckets. I was looking at the computer. Who scored for East Knox?
Diving.
15?
Yeah.
So Divin now that was her first field goal of the game after going 4 for 4 from the line, so she has 6. The Lady Indians clearing the bench. Corner 3, way offline. Rebound to East Knox. Three is short, offensive rebound, put back, and a foul. That'll send Reese Todd to the line. That's Polcott's second foul. Abby Leonard checks in. She has her own cheering section across the way. You saw top of the screen. Some fans cheering for her.
I think the Bulldogs clearing most of their bench as well. JV only having to play 2 quarters tonight, so
This is true.
still should have some fresh legs in them.
East Knox running away with that
Yeah.
JV matchup, 2-quarter matchup as well. Leonard, left side. Layup in and out, no good from Madilyn Damron. And a turnover. And I just got deja vu, Hayden. I don't know why. Don't you hate when that happens?
I do, and it does. It can strike at the funniest moments. Hey, with how many games we spend down here in KMAC country, I mean, any given moment could be a repeat of a night you might have had in the last few days.
Look at the Euro step by Molly Todd. Yip, whoop. And she'll get 2 free throws. Polcott tried taking the charge, but Totten was able to avoid her enough to where it's a block. Totten now with 5 points. Make it 6. Right into the lane, layup good. Polcott with the steal after the bucket, gives it away. Can't get the assist though. That's knocked around and out of bounds. We'll take a look at her bucket.
That's nice. Navigation of the lane, scooting past a few Bulldogs.
50-25 as we're under a minute to go. Totten into the corner. Gets it back out. It's Gracie Wengard. Polcott. Fouled on the floor. Foul will go against Jasmine Smith, the freshman. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Gilead with 22 seconds left.
So I think we can confirm now with 22 seconds left that matchup Saturday.
Mount Gilead's done their job.
Woo.
Left side 3, too strong. Offensive rebound by Leonard. Gets it stripped away.
But a lot of meaning will be behind that game on Saturday.
Depending on if Centerburg was able to upset Cardington. If not, Cardington would clinch at least a share.
You're right. That's right. We
of the
don't know.
KMAC. Totten at the buzzer. No good, and that's it. Mount Gilead stays alive. They knock off East Knox 50-25 when we return our MVP. Final stats and analysis. You're watching KMAC Girls Hoops live and free on the OH Report.
Enough about me. Let's start the show. Starring me.
Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I blow soon, soon. Know it's a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in the room. I've been so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the way.
Coffee light on the soy milk and gently stirred. Don't forget the sugar this time either.
I'm doing fine. Don't see the vision, they looking so blind. I hit my lawyer, don't got the time. Crossing my T's and he dying.
At Knox Community Hospital, your primary care physician is more than someone who delivers your test results, more than someone who writes prescriptions, more than someone who listens to your heart. We are your healthcare partner who takes the time to know you, listen to your concerns, and provide you with expert personalized care to make and keep you well. Because to us, you're more than just numbers on a chart. You're a neighbor and a friend. Knox Community Hospital, in the community, for the community.
You know you gotta climb higher.
Time now for tonight's MVP, and it is Mount Gilead's Aubrey Thomas. A co-game high 11 points. First of all, Aubrey, congratulations. This wasn't much of a game from the start. You guys just put your foot on the gas and took off. Just tell me about the game plan, how you guys were able to execute it so well.
We knew we needed to come in and play with energy, and we did just that. We started from the beginning with high energy, and I think that's what helped us pull away at the very beginning. So that kind of put the game away in the first quarter.
And then just talk about the game you played yourself. You hit a 3, you hit some free throws, you hit some shots. Your all-around offensive game seemed to be on tonight. Just talk about that and the fact that you are one of many players that can score double digits on any given night. How important is that too?
I struggle sometimes with being aggressive on offense, and I've been working recently on just working extra hard on that and putting extra focus on it. And it is really helpful to have multiple kids who can score double digits, because if one person's off, then we know the rest of the team can help pick up those extra points. So.
Okay, looking over at this banner for girls basketball, 1978-2011, the only 2 times you won a conference championship. Saturday, now depending on tonight's Cardington-Centerburg game, you're either playing for an outright or at least a share of the KMAC championship. How important is that to you guys?
It's been one of our goals since the very beginning of the season. That's always been the biggest thing that we're working towards, and obviously tournaments after this, but we're really excited. We know that we can do it. So we're just going to go in, play how we did today, play with energy, play good teamwork, keep us all together. So.
And how sweet is it to be able to possibly do it against your rival?
It's really exciting, because, I mean, if you know Mount Gilead-Cardington rivalry, it's a long time in the making, so it's really exciting to be able to have the potential to put them away.
And folks, you'll be able to watch it live and free right here on the OH Report Saturday afternoon. Also, looking at that banner, it's blank under district titles.
Yeah.
You guys are the number 4 seed in all of the Central District in D4. You're up there with Bern Union on your top half of the bracket. What are you guys looking for that way? Because you guys have played good enough to be a top 4 seed, meaning usually when you're top 4, you have a chance of winning a district championship.
As I said earlier, that is something else that was our goal at the beginning of the season, is to make it pretty far in tournaments, and we put in the work early in the season, and I think that's what we earned our 4 seed, and that's just going to carry on over into tournaments, and we're going to continue to work hard and continue to bring energy each game. So.
I wish I could interview more players like you, so well-versed in your questions. It's been a pleasure talking to you tonight, but lastly, as always, look into the camera, give anybody a shout-out. Go for it. I
want to give a shout-out to my whole team. You guys are awesome. We all work together really well, and I'm grateful for all of you.
All right, Aubrey Thomas, a game-high 11 points. Congratulations, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
As we welcome you now inside the Ohiomeansjobs Morrow County post-game show. Welcoming back Mr. Hayden Gray. Such a great interview. She's really good at her interview skills. Gotta love seeing a player score that well and then give a good interview. We appreciate that here on the OH Report.
No, absolutely. I get blown away by almost everyone that we've been interviewing lately. I know that I was not that well versed. Not that I was interviewed for anything really, but I don't think I could have delivered some of the answers these athletes give us. Always fun to get to catch up with athletes from all over the area.
All right, let's take a look at our final stats, brought to you once again by Ohiomeansjobs Morrow County, as they're starting to break out the leaf blowers too to clear out the garbage around us. 50-25 the final. 21 field goals to 7, 6 threes from Mount Gilead to 0 for East Knox. Boards 34-27 in favor of East Knox. Turnovers 19-12. Mount Gilead once again turning teams over. East Knox got most of their points from the free throw line, 11 of 15. Mount Gilead only went twice to the line. They were 2 of 3. Anything stick out to you, Hayden?
Yeah, I mean, it was a big rebounding battle. East Knox did a good job, as they've done all year, of grabbing those boards. I thought the free throw shooting was excellent. Just really struggled. No triples for them tonight, I think, was a big factor. Used to seeing at least a few fall, but just one of those rough nights from the field from them. And then Mount Gilead, I think you hammered it home tonight. Just their balance, definitely a huge part in their 25-point win.
Individual scorers before we wrap things up. First for East Knox, Molly Totten, Ella Diven, both with 6 points. Natalie Smith, Sydney Opfor with 4 points. Shanda Mielik back with 2 points. Jada Nanette, Hannah McCoy, Kaya Salyers with 1. As for Mount Gilead, Madilyn Elson, Aubrey Thomas, both co-game highs, 11 points each. Candace Militzer with 9, 3 threes in the first half. Grace Shipman, 6. Ava Baker, 6. Lydia Stallnaker, 5. Danielle Polcott with 3. East Knox out-rebounded Mount Gilead on the offensive boards, 18-11. It was 16-16 on the defensive glass. Score by quarter, 18-12. 18-2, apologies. Mount Gilead after 1. 10-9 East Knox after 2 to make it 27-12 at the break. 8-4 Mount Gilead in the third, making it 35-16. And then a 15-9 fourth quarter made it 50-25. As we take a look at the next games for both. East Knox Devil Dog Saturday at Danville, but Mount Gilead, a conference championship will be on the line on Saturday right down the road from here at Cardington, and a game you can see live and free on the OH Report. Hayden, any final words from you, my friend, before we get on the road back up to the Mansfield area?
Tune in for episode 6 of the Joe Show coming up next, right after this, and I look forward to Saturday. I'll see all you KMAC fans then.
Just like Monty on Major League, just taking the words right out of my mouth. Coming up next, right here on Facebook and our main YouTube channel, The Joe Show, episode 6. But that'll do it from here. I want to thank everybody that helped make things possible this evening. Hayden Gray, camera and color commentator. Our sponsors, Ohiomeansjobs, Morrow County, our scoreboard sponsor, as well as our pre-halftime post. OH Report, our MVP and instant replay sponsors. Knox Community Hospital and Frito-Lay, our commercial sponsors. I want to thank the fine folks here at Mount Gilead High School for allowing us to be here this evening to bring you these games live and free. And most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, for watching. Mount Gilead will play for a KMAC championship on Saturday. They defeat East Knox 50-25. For Hayden Gray, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long for Mount Gilead.